Hey, guys.
We'll start with Anthony Dasher, then go to Jordan Hill.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, kind of went with a little different look starting lineup. I would assume hopefully get off to a quicker start, but just couldn't quite get it cranked up tonight, and ultimately looked like it just kind of cost you.
You know, I really liked the way we played in the first half. I really liked our looks against as stingy a defensive team as there is in the country, especially at home. Their numbers indicate that, obviously, and we've seen it live. This is a team that's going to go to the NCAA tournament, and we scored 62. That said, I'll take those looks against this defense. I thought that we did a lot of good things. Obviously, we missed some that we've got to make. We didn't get to the foul line enough. We had some live ball turnovers that haunted us. And they converted. You know, they made 9 threes. They converted at a high level. I know they've struggled at times from the foul line. So credit Mississippi State. And the way that they just defend consistently. I thought we defended better tonight than we have as of late. So that's nice to see. I thought there was some growth there. You know, down 3 on the road in the SEC with a few minutes, we gave ourselves a chance. You know, the final score I don't think is indicates how competitive the game was down the stretch. They go back-to-back threes, boom, broke it open, and that's it. But the effort was there, the physicality was there. I thought our guys played really hard.
Mike, you mentioned you guys closing the gap. I mean, what did you feel like was working that made it like a 3-point game with 6 minutes to go?
We were getting some stops. You know, we're getting out in transition. Noah Thomason was really good offensively off of ball screens. Got good production again off of the bench. You know, with us, we're a little bit unique in that, you know, we just throw a bunch of guys out there and certain guys step up on different nights. I thought Blue Kane did some good things. But on the offensive glass, for the most part, we did a really good job defending our glass. And then down the stretch there late as they separated, I thought we had 2 or 3 offensive rebounds there. It were 50-50 balls, and that was as big a difference as probably anything in the game that they came up with.
We'll go to Jack Leo and then Palmer Toms.
Yeah, Mike, just curious what the message is after a game like this moving forward, obviously back on the road. What do you say to keep spirits?
Well, I mean, this is the SEC. There's just not time for it. I mean, I don't want to hear it from anyone in our program. And none of that came up. It's again, I thought we did some good things. I thought we played better tonight than we did our last couple at home. So, and I told them that, you know, I'm always dead honest with our guys, and I'm sure every other coach in our league is the same way. We've had games where we win by 10 points, and I tell our guys I don't think we played very well, or we've got to address this issue or that issue. We weren't very good in this area. You know, with us, the message after games like this is you want to learn, whether it's a win or a loss. And we talked about some of the same things that I just discussed. You know, the reason we lost the game is because of this, you know, and sometimes it's 1 or 2 things. There's 4 or 5 things you can point your finger at, and there's no time to hang your head. I mean, we just lost to an NCAA tournament team. We just lost to a team that's beaten high level teams. And when they convert like that from 3 from the foul line, they can beat most teams in the country. So let's get home. Let's get back to work.
Mike, 12 of y'all's 20 makes come from 3, over half the attempts. You should take 33 on the night. Have y'all become a little bit more dependent on the 3 than you would like?
Yeah, but I would have given you that same answer in November. You know, we've struggled from 2 all year, and we've struggled to protect the rim defensively as well. I mean, those are areas that we're a little bit deficient. But yeah, I mean, we missed some stuff right there at the rim. We've benefited from getting to the foul line in a lot of games. Obviously, we weren't as proficient doing that tonight, only getting 13 attempts. So, yeah, we've got to make threes. We got to make free throws. And that doesn't mean that we don't shoot twos. We've got to continue to work on player development, and we'll get back in the gym again tomorrow.
Miles from Fox 5, or any other questions for Mike?
Hey, Coach, had some success against Arkansas earlier in January. What do you see out of them coming up here that maybe you think gives you some more success playing them again?
Oh, man, it'll be a lot harder playing in Bud Walton. playing not only the Hogs, but those 20-something thousand that are in that arena. It's always an electric environment, fun environment to play in and to compete in. I haven't seen them a bunch here lately. We just I look forward to locking into their last few games since we played them to see what type of adjustments that they've made. We're very similar, to what we were when we played them. We'll see how similar that they are. But they're like every team in our league. They're better at home. We were very fortunate to win the one in the Steg, and we'll have to play really well in Bud Walton.
Coach, building off of Palmer's question there, only 14 points in the paint tonight, but a lot of threes attempted. Going into tonight, was that specifically the game plan because Mississippi State's good on the inside defensively, or are those just the looks that you guys were getting?
I mean, the shot selection is always driven by the defense. We thought the way that they swarmed to the basketball, the way that they packed the paint, our deficiencies scoring really throughout the season at times, but pretty consistently. Scoring in the paint. If we're not drawing fouls, of course. Yeah, we thought we want to be aggressive from three, and we talked in the pregame. Talked with the TV people and with Scott that this is the type of defense that if you pass up a B shot trying to get an A shot, often late clock you'll get a D or an F shot. You can't pass them up. So I liked our aggressiveness level. That said, 4 or 5 possessions that resulted in turnovers. I wish we had a couple more kicks there in a perfect world for us. We got 33 threes up. I would have liked to seen 38 or 40 and those turnovers down a little bit. Maybe you make a couple more. Maybe you get a couple more offensive rebounds. They certainly don't get out an offensive transition quite as much, obviously, without those live ball turnovers.
All right. Any other questions for Mike?
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thanks,